welcome to another episode of Fringe
Beyond Limits. Ah.
Man, that feels so good.
We haven't done one together in a long time.
You know,
I feel dirty.
I know, I could take that so many
dirty.
different ways. All right, you rub there.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways,
So,
we're doing good.
yeah.
The weather's starting to get warm up. Is my favorite time of year. I like it when it's nice and hot and humid.
Really?
Wait, you
Yeah.
said humid.
Yeah.
As long as it's hot, I don't care if it's humid or not. I like it. Because I'm always cold.
Gross.
Yeah.
Humid.
I know.
Sorry, I'm stuck on humid.
This is why
Right.
Brian and I like Florida. So,
Yeah,
You
it's like,
both you're both crazy.
yeah.
yeah, it's like saying, you know what? I love swamp ass. I wish I could have it all the time.
So much gold bond.
Dude, for me to live in Florida, there is not enough deodorant for my balls to live in Florida.
Yeah,
We once visited your Aunt Pam
Yeah.
in New Orleans.
Yep.
At the end of August.
Big mistake.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I went outside. This is when I still smoked. I went outside to have a cigarette. I came back in and looked like I took a shower.
Yeah, they always say don't go to those southern states like August, July, September, like July, August, September, or like the no-goes.
Just
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah.
Just don't.
That was rough.
Or get a pool.
They had one, but I would not go in it because they told me that one time they found an alligator in their pool. And I'm like, oh, yeah, guess what I'm not doing?
You can see an alligator.
Dude, no. No.
Hey, you'll be able to see it. It's all like, oh,
Yeah. No.
yeah.
I don't want to
It
be
bit my ass.
I don't want to be anywhere near a wild alligator without some sort of structure dividing us.
So there's a lanai.
I mean, you could have gone to the bathroom with a snake in the toilet.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm not moving to those states. Like, I'm not afraid. I just don't want to be.
not afraid.
Just don't want to be eaten by them. You know what I mean? Like, I drink a lot, and guess what? I'm going to stumble across one, and he's going to eat me.
Well, that sucks for you, doesn't
That's
it?
a weird, unrealistic fear, but
Oh yeah,
cool.
I mean, I have a lot of.
Just don't run zigzag, run straight, and then take a sharp turn. That's what I was told by the alligator peoples.
Really, I was
Yeah.
told to run in a zigzag because they can't run in a zigzag.
No, because if you're running zigzag,
Close it
they'll
down.
eventually catch up to you. Because they said the best way to do it is run straight and then do a 90-degree turn and go because they can't turn like that.
Just do a big wide U-turn.
just run in a circle.
There you go.
Wow, all
Dumb
right.
lizards.
Dude, listen, they should all die. I don't see the reason
Did
why
90% of
No.
them die when the
yeah.
meteor came?
Not enough. Not enough.
Uh,
You know, no. I mean, seriously, there's no reason to have crocodiles and alligators anymore. They are monsters.
They're cool looking though.
Listen, if a UFO landed and all these alligators and crocodiles you'd be like, murder them all, get them off the planet.
or they just leave.
Or you just tape their mouth shut because they're weaker when their mouths are shut.
No, I don't want to starve them. That's just
So is Frank.
This is true.
So it's
This is true.
Frank.
Very true.
So can we tape his mouth shut then?
Can you?
It'd be a boring show.
This is.
It would.
We'd have no one to make fun of. All right. So, how've your guys' week been?
Good. I watched a movie. Well, not a movie. It was a documentary
Oh, all right. I mean,
about the pangolin.
about the penguin.
No, pangolin.
Oh, I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It was
it
on
is
Netflix.
So good. It's by the,
Pangolin.
yeah. So
Yeah, it's like-
pangolin. Okay, so picture like
Yeah.
an aardvark meets
Oh.
a roly-poly bug.
Meets
meets-
Tyrannosaurus Rex because
Yeah.
they walk on their
They
hind
walk on
legs.
2 legs.
Yeah.
All right.
And they have scales, but they're mammals.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
Google this.
and they actually lived when the dinosaurs lived
Yeah,
too,
like
right?
80 million years
yeah,
ago.
they've been evolving since then.
Oh, they're so cute.
They are. They're like armadillo.
They
yeah,
look like a
yeah.
little armadillo anteater thingy majiggy, and it is so cool.
Is that a technical term? A thingy-majiggy?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
It's
Oh.
nature's other response to the platypus. It's like, what other weird animal can we put together?
I want one.
All right, so how
But
was it?
They can't even open their mouth. Like I learned on there, they only they can only open their mouth enough to like stick their tongue out, so they
Uh-huh.
can't bite you.
Okay.
They have no other defense other than like rolling into a little ball.
Well,
And they are the most heavily trafficked animal.
Wow.
And they are on the verge of extinction.
Because
Poor
of that.
guys.
And they're used in over 64 commercially sold medicines using their scales.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
You would think that we would try to get them more. I can't
Like
talk.
protected?
Yeah, I mean, you would think that we would try to get them to reproduce even more.
Well, so they
because
only
of that.
have like one baby every few years.
Oh, really?
They're a solitary creature. They have poor eyesight. They have a better sniffer than a dog.
Wow.
But they spend most of their time underground and they only eat ants. But even when they like try to, like when they do sting operations where people are black market, I got a pangolin here, sting operations, and they try to take them and rehab them, and they were learning that they released them too soon. So, and they would put them in sanctuaries and acres, but they would have an electric fence around these sanctuaries where they can rehab them. And since their eyesight is so poor and since their defense mechanism is to curl into a ball, when they hit the electric fence, which is only a few inches off the ground, it makes their muscles tighten up and they literally curl up around the electric fence. And there's more that are actually being killed by electric fences than the illegal trade. So they're trying to figure out better ways to
protect them
save
and not
these little guys.
Yeah.
They're really cute. And they have no vocal cords, so they don't make any noise.
Oh.
This sounds like the worst
gonna cuddle
animal in the
But
world.
it's cute. It walks like a little...
I just want to take it and cuddle.
Mr. Burns or something. It like holds its
Mr.
hands.
Burns.
It does it. It walks with its back curved and its hind two legs, and it holds its front two paws when it's crawling. It's so cute.
No, I'm sure it is. I'm not.
Did you ever watch the My Octopus Teacher documentary?
No.
I've seen clips from it, but I never watched it.
I cried about an octopus. That's how well this documentary was done. They talked about like how insanely intelligent these animals are, and we just eat them and take them for granted. So the makers of, or the producers of that documentary also did this one. So that sounds like I'm watching this.
Sometimes an identity threat is a ring of professional hackers. And sometimes it's an overworked accountant who forgot to encrypt their connection while sending bank details.
I need a coffee.
And you need LifeLock, because your info is in endless places. It only takes one mistake to expose you to identity theft. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at LifeLock.com/special offer. Terms apply.
Confronting high credit card debt can feel scary. But the good news is, if you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt, financial relief options are now available. National Debt Relief is currently offering debt relief designed to reduce what you owe, fast-tracking your way to being debt-free. If you qualify for debt relief, you may be able to pay back significantly less than what you owe and save thousands of dollars. Imagine only paying one low monthly program payment you can afford and saving money as you become debt-free. National Debt Relief has already helped bring debt relief to over 550,000 U.S. consumers, earning thousands of five-star reviews and an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. You're stronger than your credit card debt. Take the first step and visit nationaldebtrelief.com to see what debt relief you qualify for. That's nationaldebtrelief.com.
It was really good. It's worth it.
Little octopuses.
Yeah, I mean, I've cried over a puss before too.
No.
Yeah.
Did it cry back?
Is it octopuses or
back.
octopusi?
Octopi.
Octopi. Yeah. Not
I thought you were trying to
octopusi.
be frank and be like octopussies.
Yeah, no, it's octopi.
No, I was trying to figure out the plural
Yeah.
version.
Good job with that.
I try.
Okay.
We figured it out.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the world's round eventually.
Yeah, this is not
Eventually.
according to some people.
Well, even if it's flat, it's on a record and it's round that way.
So you spin me round and round?
Yeah.
Is that where the
Spin
song
me
came?
right round, baby, right round. Baby.
Like a record, baby, round, round, right round.
You actually know a song,
I know lots of songs.
but sometimes when it's like rappy-ish
No, I know rap.
Like
and
wrapping
RB,
paper?
you don't really know it.
I don't know anything from like 2000 and up when it comes to
That was
that
early
genre.
2000s.
That was what?
That was early 2000s.
You don't know like 2010
I think, right?
forward.
The record song that we just sang?
Yeah, it's
That's from the 80s.
No, Flow Rider. I'm talking about Flow Riders.
I'm not.
He remade it.
Yeah, he
yeah,
remade
I was
it.
talking about the Flow Rider version.
I don't care what
That's
you
what I
were
was like,
talking about. The original is from the 80s, which was way better than
Oh yeah, I'm not
Flow
talking
Rider.
about that one. I'm talking about Flow Riders one.
No, Flow Rider is an idiot. He's mispronouncing Florida.
It's so true.
It's so true. I never thought about that. Like, is that intentional? Does he know?
I'm
that?
kind of
don't know.
wondering that now.
I don't know, but when that first came out, I'm looking at the name, I'm like, why are you not saying
Well,
Florida?
I never noticed that till now. Holy crap.
You just broke my world. Florida.
That's-
I wonder if he's like from Alabama.
Yeah, right. Florida. No, it's Florida, motherfucker. Yeah, that's
No,
literally.
he was born in Florida.
Oh, he
So maybe
was?
that was intentional.
Okay, so yeah, that's
Carroll City, Florida.
Yeah, it's got to be
Florida.
intentional. Yeah.
I-
I don't know how listen, I am not a smart man.
Speaking of like things he just realized, the other day, I think it was yesterday, Brian came up to me. He's like, how old were you when you realized that BAR stands for beer and alcohol room?
Today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, today?
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, shoot. That makes a lot of
Should
sense.
it be 2 A's? B-A-A-R?
Well, sometimes they take the A out. Sometimes they take the and out because it's smaller. Like, just like how when you title something, you don't capitalize and or
Yeah.
the.
Or of, or
Does
if.
Yeah,
pub stand for something?
Pubics.
should look up. Pubics.
Gross.
I don't know. You asked me.
Yeah, but I asked for the real answer, not your answer.
Oh, well, you have to be, you have to
Be what?
be specific.
Public house. Yeah. Lame.
Oh, that is lame.
Yeah.
I knew that too. Just, you got me rethinking my thoughts because of
Bar.
Florida and bar.
Yeah, he's an idiot, so.
Or are all of us not even realizing
What?
jokes on us this whole time?
Yeah, whatever. What if the original pronunciation was Florida? 1786. We will name the state Florida.
Florida. Sounds like fluoride with an on the end.
Ooh, it
Florida.
does. Yeah. Did you hear that there's some states that are taking fluoride out of their water?
Good.
Yeah, I agree.
It's about time. Don't need that much heavy metals in our bodies.
Well, I mean, do we? Don't we? Why not?
Because I said so.
Okay.
It's making us all magnetic.
Oh, I would love to be Magneto.
Who's that?
Sorry.
What was
She
was
just had
that?
a moment of clarity or befuddlement. I'm not
Yeah,
really sure.
I don't know either.
Florida's name.
His real name?
No, like where he got Florida from.
Is it Florida?
He said, so, okay, I stayed up there for about an hour and finally hit me, he says. Take Florida, break it in half, and here you go, Flo-Rida.
I'm telling you, he's mispronouncing Florida.
For years.
Mm.
I wonder if anybody knew that. Does any?
I don't know.
I just thought it was like Flo-Rider and then Flo-Rida.
I get that. A lot of people, but like when I saw that for the first time, and I'm like, that's Florida.
My mind is so blown. Okay, keep going.
All right. So yeah, so we retired things that keep you up at night, and we're replacing that with stupid ways of dying.
Dumb ways to die.
Go ahead, keep going.
I don't know the rest of it.
Oh.
That's my part, no.
All right.
You were giving him
I
crap
know.
for not knowing lyrics.
Right,
And you
right.
just don't.
Right.
Well,
You
that's
did
the
that
only
twice.
part I think anyone really knows. Like, I think a good amount of people only know that part.
No, I doubt that.
I don't know. I don't even know what the rest of the song is.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know?
No.
Exactly.
many
So don't make
dumb
fun of me.
ways to die.
See?
She's the only one. We don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
I know. I'm not, never said I did though.
But you make fun of me.
100%. Because you started singing again. Stupid.
It's stupid.
All right. Who wants to go first? Or do you guys want me to go first? I'll go first. I'll go
Sure.
first. All right. So, this is so stupid and it brings joy to my heart. Iraqi terrorist Kai Ranajet decided to send out a letter bomb in 2000. Not being the brightest of sparks, he forgot to put enough postage stamps on the letter, meaning it came back to the return to sender address. Ka was so happy to receive some post that he ripped it open. His career in terrorism ended there.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Anyways.
Right. I mean, that's why,
Wow.
number one, he's an idiot. Number two, he was a terrorist and a really bad one. And I think everyone should strive to be bad terrorists if you're going to be a terrorist.
The fact that he put his own address on there as a return address,
Yeah, right.
that's like the key thing right there. It's like, idiot.
Yeah, I mean, from top to bottom, T to
Yeah.
B.
Yeah.
Yep.
T to B.
Yep.
Completed it.
Yep.
So that brought joy to my heart.
That makes me giggle.
So, all right. That was mine. Next.
So mine is about Krzysztof Azaniski. It's Polish. Can't pronounce it. It's
Wait
a
a
ski.
minute.
It's a
Dutch.
ski.
Wait a
She's
minute.
got-
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, you just can't pronounce anything. It's not because it's Polish.
Azaniski. Azninski. Azaniski.
Okay.
I think I said it right there. Who
Sure.
knows? Anyways, it's a ski. So this guy and his friends decided to do like a manliness, who has like the most manliness contest,
All right.
and they were drunk.
So, like, what do you mean by manliness? Like,
Who's the
strength?
most-
What's the criteria for
Yeah.
being manly?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like trying to figure out, like, they're going to do stuff to figure out who's
Like,
more manly
It could be biggest biceps. It could be biggest feet.
by doing the stupidest
could
things,
be-
pretty much.
It could be
Oh, so it's like
long-
Jackass.
biggest penis.
Just wait. You'll.
Okay.
Okay. So what his friend did was he took a chainsaw and removed his foot, part of his foot.
What?
What do you mean removed it?
Again, they're drunk.
He cut
off part of his foot with a chainsaw. Why he's drunk? Yeah.
Jesus.
Christoph, who's
On
also
purpose?
drunk.
Obviously.
Yeah.
On purpose.
Christoph, who's obviously drunk, was like, I can do one better. There goes his head.
He cut his head off?
Yep.
What? And his friends just stood there letting him?
They were drunk. Yep.
There was more than just drunk in there.
I would think that
They were doing
even-
like meth.
Yeah, I would think that even if I was fucking hammered and my friend goes, I'm going to cut my head off with my chainsaw, watch this, I would be like, dude, want to rethink this?
But the main question is, who was more manlier?
I think I think that's like a headbutt. Nobody wins.
Oh, God. Like,
No-
you think he got his whole head off? Like,
Ooh.
Did he die
I'm pretty sure he
before
got
he-
like part of it because cutting your head off, wouldn't that be instant?
well, only if you sever the spinal cord. But if he started from the side, which
Or
I'm
if he started
assuming,
from the yeah, you would think it's like maybe diagonally front side.
I don't know, the fact that we're like
Like-
contemplating how he cut his own head off.
Yeah, I don't know.
How big's his chainsaw? That's really heavy to hold like way out here.
Well, but
What if it's a lie? What if his friends did
No,
it and they're
well-
like, oh, he did it himself?
no? Well, what if like he put it on a table with the chain hanging off it and secured it, and then just fell on it neck first?
He's too drunk to figure that out.
I know. I mean, yeah, but I'm too.
What in the
I don't
freaking
know.
people? Like, thank you, Darwin. Thank you, Darwin.
Yes, yes.
Thank you, Darwin.
Did he have kids? And if so, did his kids follow suit? Because I don't want his
Wow.
genes to survive anymore.
Yeah, who knows?
Oh my god,
Wow.
that is fucking stupid. I don't know what's stupider: cutting your own head off or opening up your own mail bomb that got returned to you.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
pretty
know
dumb.
which one's stupider. Yeah, I don't know. All right, next.
Okay, so I was going back and forth between this one. So let's see. Okay, so I have Humberto
Mhm.
Hernandez
Oh, he's Hispanic.
Yeah.
Oh, I
from
thought
Oakland.
I thought you were going to go Italian there because Umberto is
Oh.
also an.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
So in June of 2007, Humberto Hernandez
Very good
and
pronunciation.
his wife, they were out for a casual walk in Oakland, and a nearby car blew a tire and it crashed into a fire hydrant. And under the pressure, the fire hydrant was launched into the air like a rocket, and it struck Mr. Humberto in the face.
I mean, it's not
And
funny.
it killed him instantly.
I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny.
Workers described this scene as something out of a cartoon, only far more tragic. And experts later estimated that the hydrant blew at over 70 miles per hour.
Wow.
So it's not exactly dumb, but it's kind of
Do you think they had an open
cartoonish
casket?
funny. Be wet.
Do you think they had an open casket?
It'd be wet.
It'd be wet. I mean, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just go for a walk.
Yeah. All right. That's just
These are lighthearted topics.
yeah. They're funny, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know how to move on.
Transition from this.
Yeah, I don't know how to move on from it. So
Have you ever been to a
Ways
party where
die.
somebody like tries to man up and do stupid shit? Like
yeah, that was
like
usually
hold
me.
lighters to your skin as
Or
long as
Oh.
let's jump
possible?
over the bonfire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stuff like
You know
that.
what? To tell you the truth, no, I've never done anything that stupid. Mine would be like, oh, let's drive home.
Oh yeah. You can take others out with you.
Yeah. Or, yeah, no, you know what? I was never that. So, like, my dumb stuff would be like playing pranks on people, or like,
Could you have
To
died
show
from
that
any
you're
of
more
your dumb
manlier?
stuff?
I mean, somebody could have whooped my ass.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
so you know what I used to do? This is.
Oh boy.
So this is before you turn 21. So this is between the age of like after high school, but before 21. So you used to go to like house parties. So we were at house parties and, we fucking drink like fish. And I had this thought that what is the likelihood of a girl saying yes if I just walked up and asked them to fuck? Like there has to be some sort of success rate, right?
I think it's like 50-50.
It's like I thought it's maybe like a 3% success rate, right? So what I used to do is I used to wait until someone was like hitting on the girl, and I would walk up, totally interrupt, just look at her like, "Hey, want to fuck?" And that's it. So never got slapped. Because you guys, I have delivery. I'm charismatic. I'm funny, and mind you, when I was that young, I was good looking. So it was awesome because it would totally shoot down the other guy's chance, and it would make her laugh.
Yeah.
And it worked twice.
So what was your
There you go.
success rate? 2%?
I don't think I got up to 100 girls. So it was probably in like the tens, I would say, in the teens.
Did you get any numbers out of it? Like, you saved me from this creep situation?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. It was pretty much yes or that's so funny, and
go
then
away.
yeah, right. So, but it was awesome because like everyone knew it was coming. So everyone like half, like not the half the party, but like our small little group of friends would just stop what they're doing and just watch. So, but I would walk up. It's funny. I would walk up and I'd be staring at the guy. So I'd walk up.
And you asked him?
No. Well, I mean, those are
You might have had higher success
those
rate.
are my two yeses. But I walk up and like when I get like right to him, I would just turn real fast to the girl. So like he thought I was going up to talk to him.
Yeah.
And I totally fucking psych him out. So that was, yeah. So that was the stupid things I mean, that could have got my ass whooped.
Yeah, probably, but
But I didn't.
Cut off your head?
I mean,
Nope.
I wish something happened to my head.
I mean, I had friends like, again, during that high school to like early 21 kind of age, it was, let's see who can hold a taser, stun gun on them as long as possible. And like, they would do stupid stuff. And I don't think I ever did anything. Well, just that Mexico trip. I think I shared that one, but yeah, that was the only dumb drunk thing that I could have died from.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Well, I know. I mean, I could have died from a lot of things. So my friend, we used to party in his backyard all the time. It went up against a forest, and he had ATVs. So it'd be 1:00 in the morning. We'd be shit canned riding ATVs through the forest. Like I hit trees before.
Yeah.
I've rolled it several. I don't know how I survived and with no injuries.
Maybe you didn't survive and you're just like on your 9th timeline of lives.
Or this is like a Jacob's Ladder situation.
What?
You never seen Jacob's Ladder?
Is that a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I know Bree hasn't.
I've heard about it, but...
So, spoiler alert. So Jacob's Ladder is with Tim Robbins, like early, I want to say like late 80s or early 90s. And he is a Vietnam vet, and he's living and he tells a story about how, I'm trying to remember, anyway, he almost died in Vietnam. He got shot and almost died. And so he's living his life now, like years later. And just these weird things keep happening to him. And at the end of the movie, it's shown that he's living his life in the last moments of his life when he got shot in Vietnam. So that's why I say this is like a Jacob's Ladder situation where I probably died, but this is just what I'm remembering in my last moments of death.
Weird. Is it a good one? Because you've recommended other... Well, you haven't recommended. He's like, don't watch that one.
Yeah,
this one's a good one?
Yeah, that's a good one. I did like that one. So, yeah. That's all I got there, ladies. What about you, Brie? Have you done anything stupid drunk?
This podcast?
Give me it. Right?
Well, you're not drunk. That's me. I'm the one that drinks.
It's just golden colored water, not pee.
I don't know if stupid, probably no. I've done stuff, yes, but I don't think they were considered stupid.
What was his name?
No one, actually.
What kind of stuff did you do when you were drunk with boys?
I never did anything with a guy when I was drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
You're so boring. You know how many times I like done stuff with girls I regret doing because of the girls? Oh, so
Rude.
many. So many. Oh, listen, they probably regretted it too. It was a two-way street. But yeah, God, he's just so boring.
Sobering.
Yeah.
I'm usually more outgoing and do more things that like people that know me typically be like, that's not a Brie thing.
Yeah, which surprises me why you haven't done more guys when you were drunk.
Yeah, no, it's more like if you dare me to do something, I do it right away. Like I have no second thoughts. I just do it.
I mean,
but no one's ever dared me to do anything with guys.
I was trying to like make eyeballs like dare to do something.
I know, right?
Stand on
I'm
your
about
head.
to jerk me off.
Ew.
No.
Yeah, no, that's
All
not
right,
happening.
You're
all
a
right.
jerk.
I am a jerk.
Mr.
There was
Meehoff.
one time I was drunk. Some guy tried to get me to give him head, but I crawled away. I was like, nope, and I crawled.
You crawled
Because
away.
I couldn't walk because I was so drunk. I crawled.
He crawled away.
So how did he try to you? How did he try? Like, all right,
Does he need to go
This
to
was in
jail?
high school. This was in high school.
yeah. I mean, I feel it's a sexual assault happened, and she crawled away
But she
from it.
saved
So
herself.
no, it was a guy that I had a crush on. He had a crush on me. We were like obviously drinking, and then we go into like this we're in like the basement of one of our friends, and then he takes me to this back room. I don't remember like what kind of, I don't know if it was like an office or whatever in the basement, but he's like making out whatever, and then he tries to like go down. And I'm like, nope. And I'm like, I'm done. And I start crawling the door and I crawl away.
Like, was he pushing your head down to his crotch area?
I don't remember. I just remember him like trying I don't think he was like pushing or forcing. Like he wasn't touching me. He was just like, he tried like he unzipped
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, come on, and like using like trying to encourage me, and I'm like, nope.
Okay,
This isn't a football game. Yeah.
I mean, that's the worst sales pitch I've ever heard.
Come on.
Yeah, just unzip. Come on, do it. I mean, even I had better technique than that. I would just kind of hold her head there.
We were so stupid in our early
Oh
years.
my God.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
Like we put ourselves in stupid
Oh,
situations to say
So
stupid things.
many.
And we
So-
just don't care.
But also too, sometimes I get myself too much drunk to where there's no even options for that. I start throwing up and getting sick. So that's not happening.
Yeah, that's not. I don't think
That's
I
one
was.
way to get someone to go away.
Yeah, yeah.
That happened like an hour after that situation.
I feel as though if you would have started doing that, it would have happened immediately. You know.
Yeah.
So you could have puked all over his
That would have been funny.
crotch.
That would have been a good story to tell people.
That would have been. You would have been mortified.
You
as
would
a
if you had a
teenager.
I
crush
probably
with
would have
him,
been
yeah.
mortified. Yeah.
Yeah. I puked all over his balls.
No.
All right. So
How do you recover from this conversation?
you don't. We just
Just go on.
just trudge forward.
Yeah.
So today,
Trek forward.
yeah, trudge, trek. It's all the same. Dredge. You know. So
Stuff.
yeah. So today we got Missing 411 Part 2. Deuce. And that's going to be northeast, east, and southeast of the country.
The whole eastern seaboard.
Yummy.
Yeah.
So, last week, we explored the vast landscapes of the Midwest and the eerie vanishings that defy explanation. Today, we pack our gear and head east, venturing into the dense forests, sprawling mountains, and coastal marshes of the U.S. Northeast, East, and Southeast. These regions hold their own secrets, stories of disappearances that leave searchers slumped and families haunted.
Stumped.
Still,
Like a tree.
so that's also the same region that all my sales reps are into.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So all the way from Maine, all the way down to Florida.
there you go.
Yep.
So we need to actually ask them
Florida.
some stories.
Florida. Shut up. From the deep, dark forest of the Adirondack Mountains down along the Appalachian Trail to the swamps of the Everglades, the cases we'll discuss today will remind you that some trails lead to places we may never fully understand. So let's dive in and uncover the chilling mysteries hiding in these wildernesses.
Ow.
So are these similar to last week's? Are they?
They're new people.
They're new.
New cases.
Thanks for that. But yeah.
They're from different years too.
Okay. You guys, I hate you all.
I guess I wasn't understanding your question exactly.
Like
Some of the circumstances, obviously, to make the classification are
of course
aligned, but different. I don't know.
Okay.
Different background.
All right. Maybe it was a bad question.
It really was.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, everything comes out of your mouth is a bad question.
Sucked butt.
What?
Your question.
That's come out of my mouth before?
Your question sucked butt.
All right, so...
Is that weird?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. All right. Carl Herrick.
I actually thought that said Carol.
All right. So
Okay.
Carl, in November 1943...
From Vermont.
37-year-old Carl Kenneth Herrick went on a hunting trip with his cousin Henry in the dense forest near West Townshend, Vermont, a region now infamous for its association with the Bennington Triangle. Future episode.
Yo.
The two men were familiar with the area and set out expecting a routine outing. However, during the hunt, Carl and Henry became separated in the thick woods. When Carl didn't return to their agreed meeting point by dusk, Henry began searching for him. Calling his name and retracing their path, after hours of fruitless searching, Henry alerted authorities, sparking a formal search effort. 3 days later, Henry made the grim discovery of Carl's body in the forest. The circumstances of his death were bizarre and have baffled investigators and enthusiasts of mysterious cases ever since. Carl's ribs had been crushed, and the damage was so severe that they punctured his lungs. The injury suggested that he had been squeezed to death. Nearby, large bear tracks were discovered, leading some to initially suspect a bear attack. However, wildlife experts dismissed this theory, noting that bears typically maul their victims, leaving scratches or bite marks, not crushing injuries. Strangely, Carl's rifle was found standing against a tree about 70 feet from where his body was discovered. The rifle was fully loaded, and there was no evidence that Carl had fired a shot, suggesting he either didn't have time to defend himself or chose not to. Adding to the mystery, no signs of a struggle or defensive wounds were found on Carl's body. Deepening the enigma of what could have caused such injuries, Henry's discovery of his cousin's body left him shaken, and the case quickly gained attention for its eerie and unexplainable elements. The location of Carl's death also ties it to the Bennington Triangle, an area that has become synonymous with mysterious disappearances and deaths. Between 1943 and 1950, at least 5 people vanished without a trace in the same region, leading to speculation about supernatural forces, cryptid activity, or other unexplained phenomena. Theories about Carl's death range from a tragic encounter with an unknown predator to the possibility of something more paranormal. Some have speculated that his injuries could have been caused by a cryptid such as Bigfoot or another large unidentified creature, which aligns with local legends about the area. Others suggested that Carl may have been the victim of an unusual natural event or even foul play, though there's no evidence to support these theories conclusively. Decades later, Carl Herrick's case remains one of the most perplexing and chilling mysteries associated with the Bennington Triangle. The strange circumstances of his death, combined with the lack of a definitive explanation, continue to fascinate those intrigued by unsolved wilderness cases. Carl's story serves as both a warning about the unpredictability of nature and a haunting reminder of the unanswered questions that linger in the darkest corners of the wilderness. So what do you guys think happened?
This one confuses me. I mean, let's just try to go the logical route. If it was a predator, why would he not try to? Wasn't that far away. I mean, 70 feet's kind of far, but like also why would you be that far
from your weapon?
Right. And if you had gotten lost, you know to shoot 3 shots in the air when you get lost as an SOS call so that someone can find you.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up?
Especially because there was like no scratches or anything that would consider an animal.
Well, also, if it was a predator, why would the predator leave a food source?
Right.
That's the reason why the predator kills, is for food.
Right.
It's not. They're not like humans. Humans just kill for fun, right? It's for a reason, and there was no marks, so that makes no sense either.
Right.
Yeah, because it showed that he was squeezed to death, right?
You got pythons out there?
No, they don't. It's too cold.
Well, what
Anaconda?
if somebody lost their anaconda and it didn't want one?
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Did your computer just die?
No, it did
It
not.
looked like it went all black.
It did. I just changed Windows real quick.
Oh.
But yeah.
You're Googling lyrics so you can impress Brie
No.
with your lyrics.
To do the, who is it? Is it Cardi B? No, or was it Nicki Minaj? I always forget which one did it. The reversion of Anaconda.
I don't know. Who did it then?
It's going to bug me.
I think it's Cardi B, but
I think it might.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, this is all above my head.
But like he also wasn't found like how many days later did they 3 days later?
Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
They sing the same style.
I know. They sound similar too. They actually don't get along. They hate each other.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways,
I don't know.
Weren't they both strippers? Were they like in competition with each other or something? Anywho.
I don't know. What happened?
I don't know.
I always felt like Cardi B was like a Nicki Minaj wannabe. That was always just me personally.
Didn't Nicki come out first?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
How did we get here?
Anaconda.
Your anaconda.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Or
like, yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
What if someone just sat on him?
like a 500-pound dude
Yeah.
To crack ribs?
Yeah.
Bigfoot just
Just jumped on him.
jumped on him?
Yeah.
Maybe he just wanted to hug him.
So I'm gonna say maybe he was so excited that he had to hug him and he didn't realize he squeezed him to death.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Aw.
like Lenny from Of Mice and Men? Really? You guys don't know Lenny? You guys never read Of Mice and Men?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Wow.
Was that on the reading list at school?
It probably was.
I read Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, me too.
I haven't.
Wow.
That was never on my reading list.
I'm smarter than both of you. This is amazing.
Because you read a book?
I mean, yeah.
No.
Did it have pictures in it?
No.
Oh,
Pop-
I thought those are the
pop-up
only
book?
ones you read. Pop.
No.
Or one of those where like you press the button for a sound. Press this button.
So what? It was a choose your own adventure book. No, it was Steinbeck. Who wrote it? John Steinbeck. Yeah, Pulitzer Prize winner, author.
I know. I've heard of the title. I've just never read it.
I never heard the title.
We were reading The Giver and stuff like that.
I'm sorry. The what?
Oh, so you didn't read The Giver?
No, because I don't give
Because you're a
sexual
taker?
acts.
Because you're the taker?
Yeah, I take. I receive. All right. Yeah. So
All right. I'll add it to my book list.
thank you. All right. So next one, also in Vermont.
Vermont.
Paula Jean Weldon.
Paula Jean.
Not Paula Dean.
No,
Paula Jean.
Paula Jean.
The disappearance of Paula Jean Weldon is one of the most well-known and enduring mysteries in Vermont's history, and it is often discussed in the context of the missing 411 phenomenon due to its perplexing circumstances. Paula Jean Weldon, an 18-year-old sophomore at Bennington College, disappeared on Sunday, December 1st, day before my birthday.
And Bennington College and the Bennington Triangle.
Uh-huh.
Dun dun dun.
Bajinga.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Sunday, December 1st, 1946. She had decided to take a solo hike along a long trail, a popular hiking route that runs through Vermont, but she never returned.
It's called the Long Trail.
Trail of Tears?
No. That's going to go through my new home.
Oh, the Trail of Tears?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You should have some white
Maybe her
gills.
land's going to be haunted.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yipes.
Yeah, you're going to have, skinwalkers everywhere.
Cool.
Yeah, right?
Well, I already saged the house.
Do you think
so
it's
we're good.
burial ground?
No.
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 No. All right. Paula was reportedly...
They had to put a septic tank in. Would have found him.
Paula was reportedly feeling restless and decided to explore the outdoors for some fresh air. She was last seen wearing a red jacket, jeans, and sneakers, clothing ill-suited for the cold weather as temperatures were dropping quickly that evening. Paula hitchhiked to the trailhead near Glastonbury Mountain, an area known for its rugged terrain and eerie folklore, including tales of unexplained disappearances and paranormal activity. Witnesses, including a local man who gave her a ride, stated she seemed in good spirits. She was later seen on the trail by an older couple who noticed her ahead of them, but after they lost sight of her around a bend, she was never seen again. When Paula failed to return to her dorm that evening, her friends became concerned. The college alerted her family the following day, and Paula's father traveled to Vermont to aid in search efforts. Authorities were contacted, launching a large-scale investigation. The search for Paula Jean Weldon was one of the most extensive in Vermont's history at that time, mobilizing hundreds of volunteers, including students, locals, and law enforcement. Teams scoured the long trail and the surrounding rugged terrain near Glastonbury Mountain, searching tirelessly for any sign of Paula. Despite the cold December weather, the effort included canine units, which were brought in to track her scent. However, the dogs reportedly failed to pick up a trail, adding an eerie layer to the mystery. Volunteers searched on foot while others explored the dense forest and nearby streams. Authorities even expanded their search to neighboring towns and questioning locals who might have encountered Paula. Despite these exhaustive efforts, not a single piece of evidence, nor clothing, belongings, or remains was ever discovered. Paula's red jacket, which should have been highly visible against the snowy and wooded backdrop, remained conspicuously absent. The complete lack of physical evidence confounded searchers and has left investigators and her family wondering what could have happened in those final moments on the trail. Paula's case remains one of Vermont's most enduring mysteries. It had led to the creation of the Vermont State Police in 1947, as the lack of centralized law enforcement at the time hindered the investigation. Her disappearance is a hallmark of the missing 411 phenomenon due to the complete lack of evidence, abruptness of her vanishing, and the eerie location where it occurred. To this day, Paula Jean Weldon's fate remains unknown, leaving her case shrouded in mystery and folklore. This one is like a little too normal for the time?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's obviously one of the cases that Politis is considering. But, in the back of my mind, especially the fact that she took a hitchhike ride to the trail in the first place, who's to say she didn't try and catch a ride back?
Right.
And something happened there.
Something happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of
what ifs.
Yeah, and also there's a lot of just bad people out there, even in the 40s. I don't think the fucked up people we are now was so different 80 years ago. I think, we're the same humans we were 1,000 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so that just leaves too much uncertainty. Great example on, hitchhike ride back, just got picked up by the wrong person.
Yeah. Again, the red coat, you would have seen that if she was in the woods, and if she left the woods with her coat, who knows where she...
Right. But also in 1946, they weren't using any aerial search vehicle. So, you would have
I wouldn't say they might not have used them here, but they were using them.
No, right. That's what I mean. In, search and rescue, they weren't really using them. So, the coat could have been somewhere that they just didn't search,
Or did she fall into a river and end up miles and miles downstream?
Yeah.
There's a Jane Doe found somewhere else and nobody made that connection.
Or just since it was, so many parts of that were just uninhabited, she just went downstream and just disintegrated, got eaten by scavengers, and the coat got disintegrated, whatever.
The what?
The coat got disintegrated.
Okay.
Did I say that right?
No, the first time, no.
What did I say the first time?
Disintegrated.
No, well, that too. That's what happens when you drink
water
heavily.
Yeah.
While you do these things.
Yeah, you're on your third bottle over there.
I'm on my third bottle. Are you counting?
Yeah.
Are you my wife?
Yeah. Well, I can count because they're right in front of me.
I can count to G. I like the color of purple.
I could smell
the
red.
smell of purple. That's what I meant to say.
I can smell red. Hey, can you fill up my Yahtzee shaker again? I'm like, no.
Is that from a movie?
No.
Okay.
That's a Frankenism.
That's a Frankism.
Makes no sense. So that makes sense that it makes no sense.
No, I'm such an alcoholic that I even use a Yahtzee shaker.
Yahtzee.
Yahtzee. Yaka! I even use a Yahtzee shaker to drink out of.
Usually doesn't take you 3 bottles.
I have not eaten since yesterday afternoon.
I haven't either, except for what I just snack that I had earlier.
Yeah, you had a snack.
And you had like a little tiny full.
Little
snack.
tiny bit. Yeah.
But which is like nothing for you.
Right. Exactly. So
Snack.
this.
Snack.
All right. So next is, look at this. Right in your neck of the woods here.
Somewhat,
Linda. Yeah. Dennis Martin in Tennessee.
You're going to Tennessee.
Oh, God. Okay.
That's-
Invites closing for Bree.
Yeah, right? That's amazing that mine's still open and yours is done.
I know. I don't understand it, but okay. Because you're going to Tennessee.
I swear to God.
I got nothing.
I'm going to strangle her. Dennis Martin, a 6-year-old boy from Knoxville, Tennessee, vanished on June 14th, 1969, during a Father's Day camping trip with his family in the Great Smoky Mountains.
Do you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Maybe you're even barely getting by making minimum payments. With credit card debt hitting record highs, National Debt Relief offers real debt relief solutions for people struggling to keep up. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy, and you may be able to pay back less than you owe, regardless of your credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe 10, 20, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living increases. To find out how much you could save, visit nationaldebtrelief.com. That's nationaldebtrelief.com.
National Park. The Martin family was on a multi-day camping trip near Spence Field, a popular spot along the Appalachian Trail in the Smoky Mountains. Dennis was playing with his older brother and 2 other boys, all of whom were planning a game to sneak up and scare the adults at the campsite. While the other boys approached the campsite from one direction, Dennis was instructed to approach from another route, just a short distance away. He was last seen entering a wooded area around 4:30 p.m. Moments later, when the boys regrouped at the campsite, Dennis was nowhere to be found. His father, Bill Martin, immediately began calling his name and searching the surrounding area. Within an hour, the search expanded as more people were alerted, but Dennis had seemingly vanished without a trace. Bill Martin, Dennis's father, reported his disappearance to park rangers, who quickly launched a search and rescue operation. The search for 6-year-old Dennis Martin in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park was one of the largest in the park's history, mobilizing over 1,400 people, including park rangers, volunteers, law enforcement, and even Green Berets. Despite the massive scale of the operation and rugged terrain and dense foliage posed significant challenges. Search dogs were brought in but failed to pick up a consistent trail, and aerial teams scoured the area without success. The only potential clue was a child-sized footprint discovered near a creek, but it was inconclusive. Some believed it belonged to Dennis, while others dismissed it, noting it appeared to be from someone barefoot, while Dennis was wearing shoes. To complicate matters further, a nearby camping family reported hearing a scream and seeing a figure darting through the woods shortly after Dennis disappeared. Whether it was a man or an animal remains unclear, and the lead was never substantiated. Despite weeks of relentless searching, no trace of Dennis or his belongings were ever found, leaving his disappearance one of the most perplexing and chilling mysteries of the missing 411 phenomenon. The disappearance of Dennis Martin has become a haunting legend in the Smoky Mountains and a key case in the missing 411 phenomenon. It highlights the dangers and mysteries of wilderness areas, where even the most extensive search efforts can yield no answers. His case remains open, and his family continues to seek closure for the loss of their young boy. So what do you guys think happened there?
He's not young anymore.
This is true.
Yeah.
Let's see, he was 6 in 69, so he's born in 63, so he's 62 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, depending on when his birthday is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He's no longer young.
Yeah. But yeah, I did look up Spence Field. It's near Cades Cove. Didn't we talk about Cades Cove once before?
That sounds really familiar.
I'm trying to remember, but I don't know. Maybe I'll have to look it up. But thought there was like some legends about some weird activity happening in that area.
What, like Bigfoot activity or?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Yeah. I will say that is really weird, especially the other family that heard a scream and possibly a man running through the forest, which kind of, my one thing of feral humans.
Feral humans?
There's something like he got kidnapped in some way, shape, or form. Like you said, like feral humans or something.
Yeah. But my question is, do you think that if it is feral humans, do you think they're targeting children because they're easier? Because I would think I would target more adults because there's more meat on their bones.
Well, unless they're just trying to grow their population.
No, so you think they're just
like kidnapping
and
having them to breed.
Yeah,
they're older.
That's disturbing as well. That's just as disturbing.
Mm-hmm. When I meet one, I'll let you. I'll give me a handful of questions. I'll interview them and I'll ask them.
Okay,
their motives.
Yeah,
be like a Hansel and Gretel thing when just you keep feeding them until they're.
So you did say Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel. Oh.
Didn't you say Hansen the first time?
I wasn't listening.
I know you know.
I was mumbling, so it probably sounded like Hansen, but I said Hansel.
Okay, well, mumbling is...
Yeah.
All right. So that was just horrible.
That was brutal. Please fast forward.
All right. Next person in the state of New York, Douglas Legg.
Did I ever tell you I met a person named Legg?
No.
When my last name was Hand. It was kind of a funny conversation. Anyway.
All right. I'm going to move forward. And in July 1971, 8-year-old Douglas Legg disappeared in the vast and rugged Santanini Preserve in the Adirondack Mountains, creating one of the most enduring and haunting mysteries in the region's history. Douglas was enjoying a summer outing with his family at their camp, a private retreat in the wilderness. As the group prepared for a short hike along familiar trails, Douglas's uncle noticed the boy was wearing shorts and asked him to return to their nearby cabin, a short visible distance away, to change into long pants to protect against poison ivy. Douglas set off toward the cabin, seemingly just a few 100 feet away, and that was the last time anyone ever saw him. When Douglas failed to return, his family began calling his name and searching the immediate area, but there was no sign of him. What began as a routine hike quickly turned into a nightmare. Unable to find Douglas on their own, the family alerted authorities, launching what became one of the largest search and rescue operations in Adirondack history. Over 600 people participated, including state police, park rangers, experienced trackers, and volunteers. Helicopters and planes scoured the forest from above, while bloodhounds and ground teams combed the rugged terrain, which was characterized by dense underbrush, steep ridges, and marshy areas. Despite the scale of the operation and the rapid response, the search yielded no clues, no footprints, no clothing, no scent trail, and no signs of Douglas or his belongings. It was as though he had vanished into thin air. The Santanini Preserve is a challenging and remote wilderness area, and its rugged terrain added to the difficulty of the search. Even seasoned searchers were baffled by the complete lack of evidence. Douglas was familiar with the area and described as a bright and active child, making it even harder to understand how he could disappear so completely in such a short time. Searchers scoured trails, streams, and even off-trail areas where Douglas might have wandered, but their efforts turned up nothing. Theories about what happened to Douglas have circulated for decades. The most common suggestion is that he became disoriented, wandered too far from the cabin, and succumbed to the elements in the vast wilderness. However, the thoroughness of the search and the absence of any remains or belongings cast doubt on this theory. Some have speculated about an animal attack, possibly a bear or another predator, but again, no signs of a struggle or remains were ever found. The idea of abduction has also been raised, as the preserved remoteness would make it a location where someone could act without being seen. However, there's no evidence to support this theory either. Adding to the mystery is the eerie nature of the disappearance itself. Douglas was only a short distance from his family and the cabin, and he had been in sight moments before vanishing. The suddenness and completeness of his disappearance have led some to consider more supernatural or unexplainable explanations, a hallmark of missing 411 cases. The lack of any physical evidence despite an extensive search remains one of the most puzzling aspects of the case. More than 5 decades later, Douglas Legg's fate remains unknown, and his story continues to haunt the Adirondack region. It serves as a chilling reminder of the unpredictability of the wilderness and the mysteries it can hold. For his family, the lack of answers has been a long and painful burden, keeping the memory of their bright and adventurous boy alive even as the years pass. Douglas's case remains an enduring enigma, a stark example of how the wilderness can swallow someone whole, leaving only questions behind. That's weird.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I mean, I know kids get like ADD. You're like, go change into pants, and they're like, a frog, and then they go
Sure.
chase it in the woods, but can't find him? I don't know.
Like no trace, nothing.
like zero. Like, the one thing that's so disturbing about these cases is that there is zero evidence of anything.
Because usually
Right.
you would think like something left behind, whether it's like if their piece of like clothing get caught in something, you got that little piece of clothing or
Mhm.
footprints of like a shoe or even barefoot or
Mhm.
whatever, like something.
Yeah, I mean, if it's that thick of underbrush, something would be left behind from your clothing, right?
Right.
I mean,
And
anything,
the odds of like getting through thick underbrush
right?
is going to deter people from going into those spaces anyway.
And a 6-year-old.
He
We're not
was 8.
talking about, was he 8?
Other kid was 6.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Douglas
Yeah.
was 8.
Okay,
But
8.
still,
Right.
Yeah, small
But
kid.
yeah, we're not talking about adults that can manage and, fend for themselves through underbrush, but it's just so baffling. And again, even more reason why the National Forest should have files and
Exactly.
keep records.
Mm-hmm.
These aren't like just unfortunate accidents.
No, there's no answers
Right.
at all.
And they're children.
Right. And doesn't FBI get involved in missing children cases?
I thought so.
You would think on federal land,
Yeah.
like you said last episode, they should.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless they know. And that kind of raises a different type of, if there's no repository, it's operated on federal land and you have federal units like FBI or other type of things.
Mm-hmm.
They write reports on everything.
Yes.
Every little widget is
Yes.
jibbled down.
Yes.
There's always debriefings on every single time a unit or a person has to go to an event.
Correct. You're 100% correct.
So riddle me that, Batman.
I'm more of a Riddler kind of guy, so I don't know.
Riddlin.
Ritalin.
Yeah.
I should have been on Ritalin. I should still be on Ritalin. Yeah, no. All right,
Squirrel.
so... next one is also in your neck of the woods there.
Yeah.
So, Trenny Lynn Gibson. On October 8th, 1976, trip to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, leaving behind a mystery that has baffled investigators for decades. Trenny was part of a group of 40 students from Bennington High School who were hiking near Clingman's Dome, a scenic yet rugged area with steep drop-offs and dense underbrush. She was last seen around 3 p.m. walking ahead of her classmates on the trail. Despite the group's efforts to stay together, Trenny never made it to the meeting point, and when her absence was noticed, an immediate search began. The search quickly escalated, involving park rangers, hundreds of volunteers, and search dogs. Despite combing the area for weeks, no physical evidence, no clothing, remains, or personal items was ever found. The search has further hampered by harsh weather conditions, including rain, wind, and thick fog, which limited visibility and made the treacherous terrain even more dangerous. One theory suggests that Trenny may have accidentally fallen into a hidden ravine, but the lack of any trace raises significant doubts. What makes the case even more haunting is the stark absence of any definitive leads. The sheer scale of the search and the fact that no trace of Trenny has ever been found have left her family, community, and investigators searching for answers that continue to elude them. To this day, Trenny Lynn Gibson's disappearance remains a chilling reminder of how someone can seemingly vanish into thin air, cementing her story as a key chapter in the enduring mysteries of the missing 411 phenomenon.
Like, high school girls always hang out together. Like, you're in a group of 40 people. So how did she just go off on her own and then...
Maybe she's a loner?
Maybe, but...
But still, we're not talking about an 8-year-old anymore now. Now we're talking about a 16-year-old that has
a little bit more...
some common sense.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, even
if a little.
Yeah, right. I mean, even the dumbest 16-year-old has some common sense, right? And again, nothing, no evidence of anything.
Not a widget.
It's just so fucking strange, these cases, you know?
And the fact that, like, all of these are not written down, like, Paulides had to interview thousands of people of, like, how do we piece together this story? Who was there? What is, and it's the sheer amount of hours that he's had to put into, like, collecting all these cases kind of insane.
Right. Not even analyzing what happened, just gathering the information.
Gathering part,
yeah. It's unbelievable and phenomenal that he's been able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But can I just go back to one thing, and this is probably me being a little nitpicky. I've never heard the name Trenny before. Do you think it was a nickname?
Maybe.
No, because that's just strange to me.
I mean, I know someone who goes by Trin, and their name's Trinity.
Right.
So is Trenny...
Is it just another Trinity?
Maybe it's just unique Jenny. It's Trenny, Jenny.
Okay. I mean,
Penny.
Okay.
Maybe their parents
Lenny.
wanted her to be different with her name, so they said Trenny.
They put the Lynn at the end of it, so it makes it nice and southern.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's
Trenny Lynn.
Trenny Lynn Gibson.
Gibson. Yeah, no,
It's nice and rhymey too.
So it's aesthetically pleasing, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Auditorily pleasing.
Okay. All right. So next person is in North Carolina.
Come on and raise up.
So it's September 25th, 1981. 58-year-old Thelma Polly Melton disappeared without a trace while hiking the Deep Creek Trail in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, North Carolina.
Can I pause you there?
Of course.
I've hiked that trail.
Really?
Yeah.
And
well, I didn't know that this was...
Did you find her?
Well, I hiked the trail before I knew she was a case. So I got to go back.
Okay. You do?
It's a pretty cool trail.
What if you hike the trail and you find her, but she's alive and she's no longer 58, but she's 32?
Ooh. What if they hide out there and they replace, like, they go missing until they find someone who finds them, and they switch spots?
Ooh.
Body Snatchers.
So,
is that a movie?
Yes.
I'm going to just say no from now on. I'm going to ask for a movie. No, you should know this, stupid.
Just do the little pantomime of, like, charades. This is a movie. Even though movies aren't made.
One word.
Anyway.
All right. So Polly, a regular visitor to the park and an experienced hiker, was accompanied by two close friends on the familiar trail that day. As they were returning to their campsite, Polly unexpectedly quickened her pace, moving ahead and cresting a small hill. Her friends assumed she was heading back to the campsite and thought little of it at the time. However, when they arrived at the campsite around 4:30 p.m., Polly was nowhere to be found. Her husband, who had stayed behind at the trailer they shared, confirmed that he had not seen her return. Concerned, Polly's friends retraced their steps along the trail, calling out to her and checking nearby areas. But there was no sign of her. When their search proved fruitless, they reported her missing to park rangers approximately 6 p.m. A large-scale search operation was launched, involving over 150 people, including park rangers, volunteers, and search dogs. They scoured roughly 100 miles of trails, streams, and densely forested areas. Despite these efforts, not a single clue was uncovered. No clothing, no personal belongings, and no footprints. Polly had vanished without a trace, leaving searchers baffled. Adding to the mystery, Polly had left behind her identification, money, and medication for high blood pressure and nausea, carrying only a pack of cigarettes on the hike. This made it unlikely that she had planned to disappear voluntarily. Friends and family described Polly as a happy and stable, showing no signs of distress or desire to leave her life behind. However, in April 1982, a potential lead emerged when a check made out to Polly was reportedly cashed in Birmingham, Alabama. Unfortunately, investigations into this lead reached a dead end, providing no further clarity on her whereabouts. The case has drawn speculation and theories over the years. Some believe Polly may have succumbed to medical emergency or an accidental fall, but the lack of evidence, even after extensive searching, raises questions. Others suggested she may have been abducted or encountered foul play, though there is no physical evidence to support this. The remote and densely wooded terrain, coupled with Polly's sudden disappearance in broad daylight, has led to her case being associated with the missing 411 phenomenon. To this day, Polly Melton's fate remains unknown, and her disappearance continues to haunt her family, friends, and investigators. It is a chilling reminder of how experienced hikers can seemingly vanish without explanation, leaving behind a legacy of unanswered questions and unshakable mystery. So, I was reading that, and a question popped into my head.
Mm-hmm.
Has there ever been a case of a missing 411 person, and during the search, one of the volunteers went missing unexplained as well?
I think actually there has.
Really? Because that would be really interesting to dive
Yeah.
into.
I think I had heard it mentioned, whether it was listening to it on a podcast and that's why I really wanted the books.
Yeah.
I wanted to really dig into some of these stories. But
Sure.
I think there has been at least one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that would be really interesting. Because if it is like a predator, they wouldn't just stop with one, right? If they saw an opportunity to get someone else, why wouldn't they? Or even if it's like a portal or something like that. I don't think the portal, would still be there possibly during the search and rescue operation. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Being on that trail, it's a loop.
Yeah.
So it's not like a there and back or type of trail there are some steep areas that you could
fall,
but it's such a busy trail.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very popular trail in the Smokies to go on that route. So the fact that nobody saw her or heard her yipe for help because she fell or, anything.
Yeah.
It's very peculiar.
Yeah. Especially if, they would definitely search those areas and where she could have fallen into and whatever, right? I don't think they would have avoided those. Yeah, that's strange.
But then again, I forgot that her case was in the 80s, so maybe the trails weren't as well kept. Maybe they weren't as popular as they are today.
Yeah, but they still would have searched those.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
It is about a 900-foot elevation of the whole duration of that loop.
90 stories, basically.
Yeah.
That's a long fall.
It's not all in one, but...
Right. All right. So next, New York in 2015.
New York?
East side.
Now I want pizza.
Oh.
Pizza does sound really good.
Yeah, deep dish.
I'm going to get deep dish this Thursday.
Yeah, you are.
I like it. In November 2015,
I have to pee.
82-year-old Thomas E. Messick Sr., a seasoned hunter and former paratrooper, vanished under mysterious circumstances near Horicon, New York during a hunting trip in the Lake George Wild Forest near Lily Pond Road. Known for his survival skills and resilience, Messick was a part of a group of 6 hunters, including family and friends. Due to his age and health, he had poor vision, hearing loss, a bad back, and heart issues. Maybe you shouldn't go.
But he's a vet.
I get it, but he's also 82. I mean,
With like some health issues.
with a lot of health issues. He can't hear, can't see,
Bad back, heart.
bad back, and his ticker is rough.
Okay, he's a jalopy, but he still wants to
He's a
cruise down the
jalopy.
road.
I get it. And I'm not trying to, like shame him or say it's his fault. But at the same time, it's like, you should know your limitations.
And also, too, someone would be with him the whole time.
Yeah. So,
making sure that he's okay.
yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
Like, I'm 46 and
You're a half jalopy.
yeah. And I would still be like, hey, you're coming with me because I'm not going to make it that far. So Messick was assigned a stationary role as a watcher stationed near a trail while younger members conducted a deer drive toward him. The group planned to regroup at 2 p.m., but when Messick failed to appear, his companions began searching the area, calling his name and retracing their steps. After several hours of searching without success, they contacted forest rangers at approximately 4:30 p.m. An exhaustive search effort ensued, involving hundreds of volunteers, New York State Police, forest rangers, search and rescue teams, helicopters, and canine units. The area, a dense forest with rugged terrain, was meticulously combed over a 1.5-mile radius from Messick's last known location. Despite the extensive efforts, not a single trace of Messick or his belongings, including his rifle, walkie-talkie, or clothing, was ever found. The total lack of evidence baffled searchers, as even in cases of medical emergencies or animal attacks, some form of trace is usually left behind. Adding to the mystery, one member of the hunting group reported hearing a strange and inexplicable noise in the woods, described as unlike anything he had ever heard before, shortly before Messick's disappearance. What makes the case even more unusual is the involvement of the FBI in this case. The FBI does not oversee missing persons cases, only in extreme situations that involve young or endangered children. Would they ever involve themselves in cases of missing persons? Therefore, it makes no sense why they would take over a case on an 82-year-old missing person in a wilderness setting. This was fueled speculation about the nature of Messick's disappearance, with theories ranging from a sudden medical episode to abduction, whether human or something more unusual. The remote location, combined with the suddenness of his disappearance and the complete lack of evidence, aligns closely with patterns described in the missing 411 phenomenon. To this day, the case remains unsolved, leaving Messick's family and the community haunted by unanswered questions. His story is a stark reminder of the unpredictable and mysterious dangers that can arise in well-traveled wilderness areas.
Yeah, so like again, he's got a walkie-talkie on him. He's got a weapon if he fell down and got hurt. And I think this is the one they actually did in the Netflix documentary or whatever it was on.
I think it was Hulu.
Maybe so, yeah.
Yeah.
But they kind of showed a visual, I'm at least picturing this in my mind, is that he didn't have to go very far.
Right.
He was near the cars and the vehicles. He was just kind of off the trail, and then everyone else took off ahead of him. So where on earth did he go?
Yeah. Yeah. And then, I mean, that makes more sense now reading what their plan was. He was going to just stay put and
drive the deer to,
to him, and he'll take the shot and whatever. Yeah. No. That makes a lot more sense. And with those ailments, there's no way
he's running anywhere. He's
right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know. Then there's danger in the woods.
Yeah. All right. So next story, Kyle Camp in Alabama, 2012.
Alabama.
Shamalama ding dong. On October 15th, 2012, 10-year-old Kyle Camp, a boy with Down syndrome, disappeared from his home in Hackleburg, Alabama, near the Bankhead National Forest, a sprawling wilderness area in the northern part of Alabama. Known for its rugged terrain, dense woodlands, and a network of creeks and waterfalls, the forest presents both natural beauty and significant challenges for those who venture into it. Kyle was last seen at 4:30 p.m., and when his family realized he was missing, they searched the property for 2 hours before contacting the police, sparking a widespread search and rescue operation. The surrounding area was densely wooded, with thick brush and a creek running nearby, adding to the challenge of locating the boy. As night fell, concerns for his safety grew, particularly due to the dropping temperatures and his lack of preparation for spending the night outdoors. The search quickly mobilized, involving over 150 volunteers, state troopers, and local authorities, as well as the family's dogs. For hours, searchers scoured the rugged terrain, calling Kyle's name and hoping for any sign of him. It wasn't until the following morning, roughly 18 hours after Kyle disappeared, that searchers noticed one of the family's dogs behaving unusually near a creek. Following the dog's lead, they ventured into the dense brush and found Kyle huddled near a creek about half a mile from where he was last seen, huddled together with 4 of the family's puppies. Remarkably, despite being wet, shoeless, and covered in minor scrapes and bruises, Kyle was otherwise unharmed. Authorities believe the puppies played a critical role in keeping Kyle warm throughout the night, as temperatures dipped low enough to pose a risk of hypothermia. Kyle's survival was seen as nothing short of miraculous, given the conditions of his vulnerability. He was taken to a local hospital for evaluation, where doctors confirmed he was in good health. His family, overjoyed at his safe return, expressed profound gratitude to the search teams, volunteers, and the loyal dogs who stayed by Kyle's side during his ordeal. Although his case has a heartwarming resolution, the mysterious circumstances of his disappearance and recovery fit many aspects of the missing 411 framework. It serves as a reminder of how even seemingly routine environments near home can turn perilous, and how critical factors like terrain, proximity to water, and environmental hazards make the wilderness an unpredictable and at times dangerous place.
Puppies. Doggies.
So were these dogs like his dogs, or like dogs he found in the wild? I kind of didn't understand that by reading
It
this.
sounded like it was the family's dogs.
It's like the family's dog had puppies.
Yeah.
And they found him
with the puppies.
with the puppies.
Right.
So how
But
did
they used the dog to try and sniff him out
Right.
hours before. So
how did the puppies get to him?
Yeah, because
I don't know.
they didn't mention anything about puppies till then.
So maybe Mama Dog brought him out there?
Maybe.
Or the puppies escaped. Maybe they just had like the adult dogs with them, and somehow the puppies escaped and found him. And that's why
No.
the dog was being crazy around the creek, because they're like, oh, my puppies are over here.
Maybe. I don't know. That's really weird. Like, that might be a little bit more explainable, but still really weird
Yeah.
and a lot of unanswered
I
questions.
like the story because there's doggies and puppies, and the puppies kept him warm. Snuggle puppies. Yeah.
I hate you guys.
You love puppies.
I do. All right. So as we zip up our tents and extinguish the campfire on tonight's episode, we're reminded that the trail ahead often holds more questions than answers. The cases we've unpacked in the forests, swamps, and trails of the east and southeast have left us at a crossroads, each mystery as dense and uncharted as the wilderness itself. But the journey isn't over. Next week, we lace up our boots, set our compass west, venturing into the rugged Rocky Mountains, the sun-scorched deserts of the southwest, and the misty trails of the west coast. These landscapes are as diverse as the disappearances they hold, and the stories we'll explore are bound to send chills down your spine like a brisk mountain breeze. Because this is where the numbers of missing 411 disappearances skyrocket off the charted maps. So pack your gear, prepare for the next leg of this trek into the unexplained. Because the wilderness always has more secrets to share. See you on the trail next week.
Oh.
One more
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you're an avid hiker, you need to come up with a trail name for yourself.
Okay.
What would your trail name be? Do you need to think about it and prepare for it for next week?
All right. I will. Trail name, huh?
Yeah. Well, technically, you're not allowed to pick your name.
Okay, so how do you get it?
Other hikers pick it for you.
What if you don't have any hiker friends? How would...
That's the whole point of hiking, is you're supposed to meet people along the trail.
So, I don't get that.
I don't know.
Well, it's like a lot of things where you don't make up your nicknames. People have to give you a nickname.
But if you had to put in a name into a hat.
So how about this then? Then let's do this. How about we give each other nicknames then?
Oh, man. Don't look at me.
So we each come up with a nickname for each of us. So we each have to come up with 2 nicknames. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll have to
man.
noodle on it though.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that would be the best. I think that would be the best.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Stay tuned next week.
Yeah, right.
We'll
For
have these
the-
names.
for these fucking train wreck of a name. All right. Any last thoughts here, ladies?
No, just crazy. Everything's crazy. People crazy. Cray cray.
Yeah, no, we got that. Do you have any original thoughts? I think I broke breather.
I think you did. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of nicknames, so that's the only thing in my head right now.
Mhm.
It's going to take me a while, probably a month.
Oh,
Yeah,
just in
okay.
time for next week.
Pretty much.
Just in time for next week.
All right. All right. Well, thanks for listening. My name is Frank,
I'm Brie.
This is Lynette.
and you've been listening to Fringe.
Beyond
Limits.